Did you know what impacts did Justin Bieber made to the music industry? The collaborations, achievements, career journey among others? Join me as I break down his achievement, the last one I bet you didn't know. But before that, don't forget to subscribe and like. Let's jump into it. Justin Drew Bieber, born March 1, 1994, is a Canadian singer. Regarded as a pop icon, he is recognized for his multi-genre musical performances. He was discovered by American record executive Scooter Braun in 2008 and subsequently brought to American singer Usher, both of whom formed the record label RBMG Records to sign Bieber in October of that year. He gained recognition following the release of his debut extended play, EP, My World, 2009, which was quickly met with international commercial success and led to his establishment as a teen idol. Bieber was ushered into mainstream stardom with his teen pop-driven debut studio album, My World 2.0, 2010, which debuted atop the US Billboard 200 and made him the youngest solo male act to do so in 47 years. The album was supported by the single Baby, featuring Ludacris, which became one of the best-selling singles of all time. His second studio album, Under the Mistletoe, 2011, became the first Christmas album by a male artist to debut a top chart and saw continued success. Bieber experimented with dance pop on his third studio album, Believe, 2012. Its acoustic re-release made him the first artist in Billboard history to have 5 US #1 albums by the age of 18. Over the next 2 years, Bieber was involved in multiple controversies and legal issues, which led to a tarnishing of his public image. In 2015, Bieber explored EDM on Where Are You Now with Jack U, which won the Grammy Award for Best Dance/Electronic Recording. This influenced his fourth album Purpose, 2015, which yielded 3 Billboard Hot 100 #1 singles, Love Yourself, Sorry, and What Do You Mean? He made UK chart history when each of which simultaneously held the top 3 spots on the country's chart. His guest performances on the 2017 singles, I'm the One, by DJ Khaled and Despacito, by Luis Fonsi both peaked the Billboard Hot 100 and made Bieber among the few artists to replace himself atop the chart. The latter also earned him a Latin Grammy Award. His 2019 single, 10,000 Hours, with Dan and Shay, won the Grammy Award for Best Country Duo/Group Performance. His R&B-inspired fifth album Changes, 2020, debuted at #1 in both the UK and US, while his standalone duet single Stuck With You, with Ariana Grande, debuted atop the Billboard Hot 100. His sixth album, Justice, 2021, was supported by the worldwide hit, Peaches, and topped the Billboard 200, breaking Elvis Presley's 1965 record for the youngest solo act to have 8 US #1 albums. His 8th US #1 single, Stay, with the Kid Laroi, was released that same year. Bieber is one of the best-selling music artists of all time, with estimated sales of over 150 million records worldwide. He is credited with 4 diamond certifications from the Recording Industry Association of America, RIAA. Bieber's various awards include 2 Grammy Awards, 1 Latin Grammy Award, 8 Juno Awards, 2 Brit Awards, 26 Billboard Music Awards, 18 American Music Awards, 22 MTV Europe Music Awards, the most wins for any artist, 23 Teen Choice Awards, the most wins for a male individual, and 33 Guinness World Records. Time named Bieber one of the 100 most influential people in the world in 2011, and he was included on Forbes' list of the top 10 most powerful celebrities in 2011, 2012, and 2013. Throughout his career, Bieber has sold an estimated 150 million records worldwide, making him one of the best-selling music artists of all time. In 2011, Bieber was honored with a star in front of Avon Theatre in Stratford, Ontario, Canada, where he used to busk when he was younger. On November 23, 2012, Bieber was presented with the Queen Elizabeth II Diamond Jubilee Medal by the former Prime Minister of Canada, Stephen Harper. He was one of 60,000 Canadians to receive the Diamond Jubilee Medal that year. In 2013, Bieber received a Diamond Award from the Recording Industry Association of America, RIAA, for his single Baby, which at the time became the highest certified digital single of all time. Bieber is credited with 4 Diamond certifications from the RIAA. Bieber has won 2 Grammy Awards out of 23 nominations, 1 Latin Grammy Award, 8 Juno Awards, 2 Brit Awards, 26 Billboard Music Awards, 22 ASCAP Awards, and numerous fan-voted accolades which include 18 American Music Awards, 23 Teen Choice Awards, the most wins for a male individual, 8 iHeartRadio Music Awards, and 6 MTV Video Music Awards. He has also won a record 22 MTV Europe Music Awards out of a record 52 nominations, the most for any artist. At age 19, Bieber received the Milestone Award at the 2013 Billboard Music Awards in recognition for breaking boundaries with his creativity and contribution to the musical landscape, surpassing the likes of Taylor Swift and Bruno Mars to the award. All of Bieber's studio projects are certified platinum or higher by the RIAA and have received numerous accolades. He is the youngest, 27, solo artist to have 8 US #1 albums, a record held by Elvis Presley since 1965. Bieber is the first artist in Spotify history to have 15 songs surpass 1 billion streams. Following the release of his fourth studio album Purpose, Bieber set major milestones globally. He became the first artist, since Elvis Presley in 2005, to replace his own song as #1 on the UK singles chart. He is the first artist in history to occupy the entire top 3 of the UK singles chart. He achieved this feat as Love Yourself, Sorry, and What Do You Mean charted at positions 1, 2 and 3 simultaneously. The singles also peaked at #1 in the US, making Bieber the first male artist since Justin Timberlake in 2007 to have 3 #1s from an album. He also became the first solo artist to chart 3 solo songs in the top 5 of the US Billboard Hot 100 simultaneously, and the first as a lead act since the Beatles in 1964. Love Yourself topped Billboard's year-end Hot 100 chart in 2016, followed by Sorry at #2, and made Bieber only the third artist in history to hold the top 2 positions of the Billboard year-end Hot 100, after the Beatles in 1964 and Usher in 2004. As of 2021, Bieber has set 33 Guinness World Records, which include 8 that were achieved from the success of his album Purpose and was featured in the 2017 edition. These records included the most streamed track on Spotify in 1 week, the most streamed album on Spotify in 1 week, the most simultaneous tracks on the US Billboard Hot 100, and the most simultaneous new entries on the US Billboard Hot 100 by a solo artist, among others. Bieber has attained success on numerous Billboard charts both in the United States and globally. 8 singles by Bieber have topped the US Billboard Hot 100, his most recent being Stay. He is the first artist in history to chart new #1 singles in consecutive weeks on the Hot 100. He is the youngest, 21, male soloist to debut at #1 in the US. He is also the youngest, 25, male soloist to spend 200 cumulative weeks in the top 10 of the Hot 100. He is the first male soloist to simultaneously debut a song and an album at #1 in the US. He is also the first male soloist to spend 59 consecutive weeks in the top 10 of the Hot 100. Bieber is the first artist in history to reach #1 on 7 multi-metric Billboard charts: Hot 100, Hot Country Songs, Hot Dance/Electronic Songs, Hot Latin Songs, Hot R&B Songs, Hot R&B/Hip-Hop Songs, and Hot Rap Songs. His hit single Despacito has spent the most weeks at #1, 56, on Billboard's Hot Latin Songs chart and is ranked as the greatest Latin song of all time by Billboard. He is the artist with the most #1 debuts, 10, most #1 singles, 13, and the most cumulative weeks at #1, 56, on the Billboard Canadian Hot 100 chart. Bieber is the solo artist with the most cumulative weeks at #1, 163, on the Billboard Social 50 chart. He was named the #1 artist on Billboard's Decade-End Social 50 chart for the 2010s. Bieber was named the Greatest Pop Star of 2016 by Billboard. He was also Billboard's year-end top male artist for 2016 and placed #7 on the magazine's Decade-End Top Artists chart for the 2010s. The magazine also ranked him 55th on the Greatest of All-Time Artists and 38th on the Greatest of All-Time Hot 100 Artists charts respectively. That's all for now.